It must be still sinking in, as you just said, third time lucky, but it did not come easy at all, a match that went down to the wire.
Yeah, what a game of cricket. Again, we've had some brilliant games against the Desert Vipers, and tonight was an outstanding game. At one point, obviously, it's a game of small margins, isn't it? There's both teams, I think, made a few errors, which gave the momentum back to the other team, but yeah, the composure that some of the guys show at the end there. I think with 2020 cricket, especially chasing in this part of the world, you're never out of the game if two people get going. So, yeah, brilliant game of cricket. And yeah, what a feeling.
Yeah, I know you joined towards the end of the tournament, but if you look back at your tournament this season, it's been like that. The way you finished today is how you finished the tournament. There was a point in time when you were actually at the bottom of the table, and now you finish on top. So it's been a game of different wins at different stages.
Yeah, of course. Similar to last year, actually. We were bottom of the table, and then I think won 5 or 6 in a row to get through to the final. Of course, you know, similar as well. I don't think we quite bowled as well as we could have done today. I think parts of it were brilliant, and we pegged them back just towards the end. Obviously, they played really nicely, but just probably went away from our plans a little bit. But the difference between last year and this year, they didn't get kind of completely away. So, yeah, you know, we played some good cricket, won in different ways, and yeah, thankfully today we've got across the line.
Questions from the media now.
Hi Sam, congratulations. You used 7 different bowlers combination today. Is it a part of the plan or something which will need an hour?
I think especially when you lose a man of kind of such quality as Chamira, he's been our standout pace bowler throughout the tournament and last year as well. I mean, his skill level is phenomenal, and he's got real clarity about how he goes. So he was a massive miss for us today. And yeah, I think obviously I would have liked to bowl Haider a little bit more. He bowled brilliantly, especially from an economy point of view. And just when Sam Curran and Max Holden were going, I just felt like I couldn't get him. I couldn't go again because that potentially could change the game. So just chopping and changing, especially when guys probably aren't quite feeling it from a bowling point of view and the execution was slightly off. I think you have to just try and keep changing it up. As a batsman, you want to get into a rhythm against a certain bowler, especially on a surface like that. So yeah, that was mainly the thinking.
Sam, could I just ask about the stumping incident? Obviously that's extremely rare. As a wicketkeeper yourself, have you ever been done for gloves in front? And you were still a long way behind the game at that point, but did it feel like a pivotal moment in the dressing room? Huge moment in the dressing room. We all felt as if we needed something to go our way, and obviously the next ball goes for 6 as well. So it is a game of small margins. To your question, I have been done a couple of times actually. Once in a championship game, I think it was, and then actually in the Big Bash, we were winning a game. Last wicket went down, and I knocked the bails off before the bowler delivered the ball. So ended up getting a wicket, caught cover, and obviously didn't count. So yeah, as a wicket keeper, it's tough. It's tough on Azam, of course, but they're the rules, and it was the right call as well. So it's definitely something that I think wicketkeepers need to be aware of course, around the world, and it probably actually has happened a lot. It just hasn't been checked in the past. So a massive moment in the game.
Yeah, hi Sam, congratulations. You are the first captain to win a major trophy for Capitals franchise. How is the feeling? And also, what was the reaction of the owner if you met them after winning the title?
Yeah, I think you're spot on in that it's for Kieran and the whole family. Kieran is one of the finest gentlemen I've come across in cricket. He really is. He's a man of class, he's a man of integrity, and he's incredibly calm. Obviously, in these franchise tournaments, a lot of emotions, and people can actually put other pressure. Certainly the owners can put pressure on players to perform. He's the complete opposite. He allows people to express themselves. He's hired people to do their jobs, and he trusts them to do that. So it's as much for him and the family, this win. It's been a long time coming for them. I was gutted when we couldn't get the job done last year. But like I said, Certi's a player. When you're playing for people like that, you really want to do well for them as well as yourself. So I'm just so happy for them. And as a player, look, this is why we play the game. Unless you go down, David Warner, or we're talking that quality of player, no one cares about the runs and the wickets, really. It's about how you win trophies and the memories you create as a team. So, Certi, for me, winning another trophy, that is very, very special. And in the manner in which we did it, I think we've done it the hard way throughout the last couple of years as well. So, just incredibly proud of everyone associated with the franchise. And look, they deserve it.
Last 4 overs, 65 runs and chasing 190. Did you think that it was a little high on the target? Because obviously the start was not great. So at that point of time when he came in, how did you feel and what was the thought process at that point of time?
Yeah, look, I thought they batted brilliantly towards the back end there. Sam Curran, especially the way he's striking the ball at the moment. He really is a quality performer. So any team that he plays in, he offers huge amount of value, and I know that firsthand more than anyone. So I knew that trying to get him out was pivotal. And yeah, look, we didn't execute the plans that we thought. So that can happen, especially when the game is high pressure and the momentum. And then you have to credit the batting as well. So I think we saw it from both teams in terms of clarity around what people are trying to bowl and the mis-execution. I think it was just one of those nights for the bowlers, if I'm honest. So 190 was always going to be a tough start, especially the way they bowled. I thought that, they were swinging the ball in the 5th over, made it really hard for us to start. So we were right up against it, but shows the character of the team to come out. A little bit of luck, and then people like Rovman Powell, you can't give a second chance. So he changed the game single-handedly.
Hi Sam. Hi Sam. First of all, congratulations. Any comment on Sikandar Raza's inning today?
Yeah, clutch, really was. I've said to him the last couple of games, I said you're going to be the guy to hit the winning runs, and he's done it a lot. And I think what's brilliant, obviously Rovman and Dasson also had a massive impact, but they all 3 players are very different, so complement the skills, and then to have experience in those moments, I think is priceless, because he's done it all around the world. He's been in that position a lot, so that counts for a lot, I think. So what a wonderful knock, and you see why he's such a valuable asset all around the world.
Hi Sam, congratulations on the victory. You have proven match winners in your middle to lower order. So did that help you in instilling belief, considering the start you had?
Yeah, of course. We had a tricky start, but we knew that obviously it's 1 or 2 partnerships to get going, and then Dasson has been playing incredibly well, so we knew the impact that he could potentially make. Rovman, of course, and obviously Raza, but Scott Kuggeleijn as well. He can strike a good ball, and that was partly why he was selected today, was what he offers in the field and with the bat as well. So we knew we had the firepower, and it was about holding our nerve. Obviously they didn't have Hasaranga, and also Lockie Ferguson's a big miss for them, so we knew that if we take the game deep, that their death bowling probably wasn't as strong as it has previously been. So that was the thinking. It was about holding our nerve and taking it right down to the last.
Yeah, hi Sam. First of all, congratulations for winning the tournament. On a final, a big run has to be chased. Now, what your strategy you are giving in the middle overs, your strategy to the team? Second question, as around the globe...
Sorry, can you just repeat the first question?
Yeah. My first question is, yes, a final, a big run has to be chased. What your suggestion to the team during the break? What strategy you have to be adopt at that time? The second question, around the globe, you played almost every major league of the world. What's the standard of DPI ILT if you like to rate it, the IPA, DPI World ILT20?
Yeah, so firstly, 2 very good questions. The first question, I think especially when you've gone for 190, it's about kind of collecting your thoughts. And the key message for me is just 2 partnerships, really, two considerable partnerships. One guy has to get a substantial score. but it's amazing, even when you're not blasting it in the power play, if you get a really nice solid foundation, it's amazing how quickly the game can change. So we didn't get that, but that was probably most pleasing. And to have someone like Shea Hope just actually anchoring the innings there, it allowed Rovman to have that bit of time and then impact the game. So yeah, it was just really good batting. I think sometimes with T20 batting as well, people just think it's a slogging match, and actually they showed how to bat, proper batting out there. So it still counts for a lot. And in regard to this league, the quality's there. 9 overseas players, of course, and also when the crowd is like that, that's as pressurized as it gets, around the world. So I think the great thing about this competition, the 3 venues offer very different challenges. So as a player, you have to adapt, and that's a real test of skill and temperament. If you as a player can, and as a team, obviously, adapt to those 3 venues. But yeah, I think the standard will get stronger and stronger. I think you've seen with the local players in the last 3 years, Mohammad Wasim is a quality player. We know that. But I think now you've got probably 10 local guys who can really put their hand up and you say they're genuine quality. We didn't have that 3 years ago. Haider Ali's bowled beautifully. Young Farhan, the progress he's made in such a short period of time. So it's only going to get stronger. This league will only get stronger. And, if you manage to find a window that isn't competing with other leagues, it'll get even stronger as well. So I truly believe that as players, we want to come to this part of the world and play cricket. We love it here. The conditions are brilliant and the stadium are brilliant. So hopefully that it will go from strength to strength.
Just one last question.
Sam, hi. First of all, congratulations and thank you from entire Delhi, because we are waiting for this for a long time and I'm from Delhi. And my question is this, you have been handed Delhi draw from the last 13 and 17 years in this trophy. So will you go to Delhi Capitals camp this year and teach them how to play and win?
Oh, thank you. Look, I owe a lot to Kieran. I think that's why the previous question meant quite a lot. 2015, he gave me my first opportunity in the IPL, and as a franchise, played for the Capitals as well. Look, as a team player, as a captain, all I care about is the team winning, and thankfully, I've been a part of a lot of winning teams now. So you learn along the way, different behaviours, different ways of getting the group together. The group is always stronger, going in the same direction. So I think that's what we've done brilliantly this year. And you see those close wins, they're the difference. When a team's playing for each other and together, that's why you win those close games. So a credit has to go to every single backroom staff as well. Everyone associated with the franchises has been a huge team effort. Like I said previously, to get your hands on another trophy, it's becoming a bit of a habit, which I'm not going to get bored of. So absolutely, this is why we play the game.